What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to explain how your life is like a game of rock, paper, scissors. So, in this analogy here, your conscious mind, this is where you do all your thinking, your long term thinking anyway. This is where you learn all the stuff they taught you in school, and your plans. If you do things like make your schedule or make your plans for the week, it's all your conscious mind right here, and that would be the scissors. And then your subconscious mind, that is the rock. So that's like your instincts and what you do on autopilot, basically. And then there's this thing called self-concept, which is basically a complete blueprint on who you are. And that self-concept is like the paper. So rock crushes scissors, right? Rock crushes scissors because your subconscious mind is far more powerful than your conscious mind. We spend about 96 to 98% of our life on autopilot. So you can imagine right there that most things you're doing, you're not even consciously doing them, you're subconsciously doing them. So it is essentially far more powerful than the conscious mind. Now, it's not the most powerful, though. Your self-concept is the most powerful. It is the paper that covers the rock. The subconscious mind is, it's part of it is how you see yourself, right? I'm sorry, not the subconscious mind. The self-concept is how you see yourself, who you are to yourself, who you think you are, basically. But then there's also all these, basically all this like programming built up of who you are. It's almost as if you're like a car or a piece of equipment or something, and you have a manual. It's literally your manual, and it covers the rock of your subconscious, because what happens is, see, this is the way humans supposed to work. It's supposed to be you have a goal, and then you subconsciously do the actions to get that goal. So, for example, if you pick a very small scale example here, if you pick up a pen, you just picked it up, right? Your conscious mind said pick up the pen. You picked up the pen, right? You didn't calculate the angles or any of that, right? So that is an example of how it's supposed to work. I know, for example, for me, one thing that was able to work was I wanted to start doing direct outreach and marketing, organic marketing on Facebook to help a coach grow their business. That was the goal that I decided to have. So I basically I didn't even think about it. I literally just like wrote a post on Facebook saying I'm looking to help someone like that, and I got people interested. And I didn't even have to think about it, right? I didn't calculate the math and do all this complicated stuff and watch a course on marketing to learn how to make a post to promote it. I just went up there, wrote it. It took like 30 seconds. It took like 2 minutes probably, right? That's an example of like an actual accomplishment that happened on subconscious. But the problem is, the reason why it's not that easy in many situations is because the paper is covering the rock. Because a lot of times if we set a goal that's outside of our self-concept and outside of how we see yourself, that's not even possible. Because it's like I've driven a lot of cars as part of my day job. For example, in a lot of these cars, even with the best climate control, the most powerful, strongest climate control can't really go. Basically, it can't go. The AC/heat in the car can't really go below 59 degrees or above 85 degrees. So it's like you're trying to be like 55 degrees or 90 degrees. Actually, there are some Chevrolets that can go up to 90 degrees, which is honestly just kind of disgusting in my opinion. But the point is, you're trying to like literally get hotter than your thermostat allows or get colder than your thermostat allows. So it's literally not even possible. But the good news here is ultimately the scissors does cut the paper, right? Because we can consciously change our self concept, and the good thing about that is the self concept. It works. It wants to preserve itself. It doesn't really. It just wants to preserve itself. It doesn't really care what it is. It doesn't care if what it is what you want or is bad for you or isn't good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. It just wants to preserve itself. But if you change the self concept, it will continue to do everything it can to preserve itself. So if you make who you want to be the self concept, then it will literally preserve it'll do everything it can to preserve itself, and it'll think that that's it, that that's who it is, and it'll actually become who it is. So the point, let's just say, anyway, so that is how all of this works. And the reason why I know all of this is because my client that I'm working with right now, she specializes in helping people change their self concept. Because I know the way I described it sounds really easy. Oh, there's this manual. It's how you're made. Everything about you. The problem is it's not like you have to like print the manual. You have to actually create the manual. You have to actually figure out what it is, and it can be really hard to do that by yourself. Thankfully, she's helping me do that. I don't know how I could figure that out on my own either. So, and I'm able to put this video together, and I still keep struggling to even figure it out. Then I'm not trying to like make you do anything. I'm just saying it might be a good idea because I'm actually helping her basically with her marketing predominantly on Facebook. But anyway, like I said, I'm just throwing that out there. Just kind of thought I'd make this video because I haven't in a while. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you actually are seriously interested in getting help with this kind of thing, I will link her calendar in the description below, so you can schedule a call with her because she knows far more about this kind of stuff than me. And I know we just did this big promotional event last weekend, so we're pretty much booked up all week. But there will be some spots open next week if that's what you want to do. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.